Let me be honest with you, the Chicago Bulls have been struggling this season, but out of nowhere they won 3 games in a row, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down the 3 reasons why the Chicago Bulls have been on this insane win streak and if they have a chance at competing in this year's playoffs. So if you want to find all that out, make sure you stick till the end of the video. But before going any further, I noticed that only 3.6% of you guys are subscribed, so what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Enough me talking, let's get right into today's video. So there are 3 reasons why the Chicago Bulls have been winning these past 3 games, and the first reason is DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan's ability to get into that mid-range area and cause havoc is absolutely crazy, because once a player like that gets going, it's merely impossible to stop him because he gets fouls as well and he just heads to the free throw line and keeps on shooting, and that can rack up some points for you. In addition to that, DeMar DeRozan has amazing passing skills, and in the game against the Utah Jazz, he was passing to Goran Dragic multiple times, and DeMar DeRozan is a scorer, but a lot of people don't recognize his facilitating skills. So for all the haters that think he can just score, well look, DeMar DeRozan just had 7 assists against the Utah Jazz. DeMar DeRozan is averaging 26.4 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, and 5 assists per game. His season averages are awesome this season, and they're finally playing like a team again. The second reason for the Chicago Bulls success is Zach Levine. Everyone's talking about Zach Levine getting traded, which may be a possibility, but if the Chicago Bulls can string a couple of wins before the trade deadline, you never know, he may stay. But keeping the off-court antics away, Zach Levine's ability to dribble so effortlessly and get to his mid-range jumper just like DeRozan is so unstoppable. His ability to come off a screen and just pull up for a 3 was absolutely amazing, and he showed that last night against the Utah Jazz. His 3-point shooting is coming along so well. Zach Levine is also building a nice pick and roll relationship with his wingmate Nikola Vucevic, as Zach Levine runs a lot of pick and pops with Vucevic, and Vucevic is just wide open there for the 3 at the top of the key. So Zach Levine makes the job of other players around him much easier, just like DeMar DeRozan. And although Vucevic is getting a lot of hate, he's still playing pretty well this season, and he had 15 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks against the Utah Jazz. And if he continues to play like a double-double threat and get a couple blocks a night, that's really all the Bulls need from Vucevic for them to really win. And the main problem with the Bulls was the third player trying to step up, and I think Vucevic is finally playing like this, and if he can continue to play like this, everybody watch out for the Bulls because they may be a major issue in the East. And the third reason is quite controversial because a lot of Bulls fans know a guy named Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams has been struggling these past couple of seasons, but out of nowhere he is turning it up a notch, and against the Brooklyn Nets the guy had 22 points, and he's also becoming a defensive disruptor. And when I look at him, he gives me flashes of like a OG Anunoby once again, and I think if he can turn it up a little bit more and continue to play consistent, this Bulls team is going to have a 4th guy to go to. Although Patrick Williams didn't play so well against the Utah Jazz last night, he hit 2 crucial 3-pointers, and if Patrick Williams can become a more consistent 3-point shooter, he is going to be an amazing player on this Bulls team, and every Bulls fan should be actually excited for this guy because he's still young, they're expecting a lot out of him, and I think he's playing pretty well. But these last couple of weeks before the trade deadline is so important for Bulls fans because this determines the fate of Zach Levine. If this team is not playing well, you are not going to keep your players, guys. This Bulls team has a lot of injuries, Lonzo Ball, a lot of people coming in and out the roster, and if they can't get some wins before the trade deadline, well, Zach Levine is going to be going out the door to another contender. But that's been all for today's video. Make sure you smash that like button and hit the subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm, and let me know in the comments, do you think the Chicago Bulls can actually become a contender this year and pull through before the trade deadline? And do you think Zach Levine's gonna get traded? Because that's the big thing around the Chicago Bulls right now. But that's been all for your boy Muvsy. I will catch you guys in the next banger. Peace.